You guys doing? Well, today this video is about how to find Paul Thorpe's stolen Audemers Piguet Juan Pablo Montoya. This watch was stolen from Paul Thorpe about 5 years ago, and he wants to find this watch. We're going to go through some information here. Audemers Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Limited Edition Juan Pablo Montoya in rose gold, case number 580156. Read that again, 580156. Other numbers F24 848 0102 2226 2840. Read that again. Other numbers F24 848 0102 2226 2840. So just take a look at those numbers again there, close. And this is a case number. Okay, take a good look at those. Anyway, you know about watch thieves. Worst thing ever. There's 500 watches made of this model, so there's not that many around in the whole world. This particular watch that was stolen from Paul Thorpe does not have original box and papers, etc. Only Thorpe has these. Now that doesn't mean to say that somebody didn't fake those. They could have, watched these, whatever. They could have maybe faked a bunch of those, counterfeit a bunch of those. So I wouldn't really go by the fact the watch doesn't have the original box and papers, because they could have counterfeit box and papers. So, but only Thorpe has the original real box and papers for that watch. So keep that in mind. And the value of that watch is Great Britain money, pounds, 500,000. That's if it's sold clean. So the value if it's sold clean, $64,135 US money, 453,159 Chinese yen. I believe that's yen. Okay, so it's a valuable watch. So that's not an easy thing to lose such a valuable watch. And you gotta remember that Thorpe's not the global elite guy. He's just a regular guy like we are. He's not the global elite, so he's not a rich guy. He's just a regular guy. And the global elites, they have wealth beyond your imagination. So that's why I don't mind helping a fellow that's just like we are. It's not the global elites. The global elites have wealth beyond your imagination. And I don't blame a guy who gets something stolen from him. He's a watch dealer. So I don't blame somebody who gets something violently stole from them. I don't blame them for trying to get it back or find out information. He doesn't want it back, he just wants the information anyway, because he wants to trace the historical information of where the source of the theft. That's all he wants. So Thorpe just wants historical information, not the Audemers Piguet. He doesn't want the watch, he just wants historical information. He wants to trace it right back to whoever stole that watch from him. And I believe he already has an idea where the source of the theft is, so he just wants to investigate. Okay, now this is how you find this stolen watch. These are my ideas. You can use these ideas. Anybody can use these ideas. But here's some of my ideas in addition. It's not the easiest thing to do to find this stolen watch, so here you go. Okay, every watch YouTube channel in every possible language. Now all these YouTube channels have to help, in my opinion. See, Thorpe just did his in English. All his videos about this have been done in English. I did 3 videos. But that's not enough, because there's all kinds of languages in the world. You just can't do this in English. every video done in every possible language, just like I said. And you got to keep in mind here, it's 195 countries in the world. There's 6,500 spoken languages in the world. Now, that doesn't mean to say that those are the popular languages. That's just the amount of languages. There's just a number of very popular languages that most of the people know. It just goes to show you how big the world is with all these languages. Okay. Now, here's my opinion how to find a watch like this or information. Because you got to look a little bit beyond what you think. So, here I got here. Reach out to countries with tight and closed borders. You think about a watch like that, it could end up just where you don't expect, in some country with tight and closed borders. It could just end up just where you don't expect it to be. And if you think about an expensive watch like that was stolen, they don't want that found. The guys that sold that watch, they don't want it found. So what would be the best thing they could do? Sell it to somebody in a country with tight and closed borders. And keep in mind, there's 195 countries in the world. In the world to help, too. So, you want to look everywhere. And you know what? All these YouTube channels, they're sitting around worried about all their sponsorships. They're worried about who they're going to censor next in the comment section. You know, they could help. You know, they could help with this. Because anybody can get their watch stolen. Doesn't matter if you have an expensive watch or a cheap watch. You can get your watch stolen. Anybody can. And that's a pretty expensive watch to get stolen. One of these. That's a very expensive watch. There's your value right there, right? That's not cheap. And I can see that anybody that has a stolen watch, that's just bad karma. That's just a bad luck charm. That's all they got in their wrist is bad karma and a bad luck charm. And even if they don't know that watch is stolen, which is possibly could very well be that they got a bad luck charm on their wrist. And you know what? The best thing they can do is to clear that. Clear that bad luck charm, clear that bad karma. Because when you think about it, everything in the world works off of waves. Energy waves. Everything. And you got somebody with a stolen watch, well, they're putting out bad karma to you. They're putting out bad energy to you. So you want to clear that. It's quite complex, but there's the few basics of it. Here's the kind of languages you want this to be reported in or the word spread around. English, Mandarin Chinese, Hindi, Spanish, French. French is very important because French is all over the world. There's people in Africa that speak French. There's people in the Arab countries that speak French. A lot of people speak French everywhere. People in Canada speak French, especially in Quebec area. Arabic, Bengali, Russian, Malay. Every language you can think of, that's where that information has to go to and spread around. So, Audemers Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Limited Edition. Juan Pablo Montoya. In rose gold case number 580156. Other numbers. F24848 0102 2226 2840. Look that watch up. Get some information on that watch. Familiar yourselves with it. And if every YouTube channel in every language all over the world just did something like what I'm doing, do it better than I'm doing, put the fancy pictures on, whatever you can do, then the chances of finding that watch will be much increased. Just think about it. Just think about that. So take a real good look, you guys. Take a real good look. And find that stolen watch so the fella can have his information. There you go. Take a real good look, you guys. Take a real good look. Okay, thank you for your time, you guys.